Giving all praise, honor, glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakak, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and the sincere shalom to the occupants out there pushing the sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. All right, first and foremost, I want to say to YAHWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI for giving me and a fellow occupant the opportunity to do lessons in these videos, the opportunity to go out there on the highways and on the hedges, all to edify and warn the nations of Israel, which are the so-called Negroes, the Latinos, and Native Americans, the 12 tribes of Israel, the ones the law, statutes, commandments, as well as the promises were given to. All right, shalom. So, this is going to be a real quick video. On this situation. You know, this was uploaded like 5 days ago. A woman angry over burrito attacks street vendor in South LA. You know, I mean, goddamn, man, we ain't even in those hardcore, famines yet, and people, this is what people are doing, man. I think Elder Manatha did a video about these people, just going crazy at, I think, a McDonald's or some shit like that. I know it's one of the fast food places. I don't quite remember, but I know it's definitely one of the fast food places and shit. And I remember doing a video like this a while ago. Pretty much going into that situation about these restaurant freakouts and shit like that, as they call them, like a restaurant freakout compilation and shit. I mean, it's really getting bad out here. But I mean, the crazy thing is, we not in her situation. She was mad. I don't know the whole story, but I did hear about, because they explain it in there. I probably missed that part, but the part I did hear was, she was pretty much mad at them for not making her burrito fast enough, so they pretty much told her to come back in maybe 5 minutes or whatever, it'll be ready, something like that, and she just started, the news tells what they want to tell, nobody really knows the whole story, only they really do, as far as the people that were there, but either way, man, throughout this video, she started, spitting on them and attacking them. She had punched one of the women there, and the street vendor, I believe they're Ishikarites, I believe they're Ishikarites. So, again, man, that's that Israel versus Israel spirit. If those were a bunch of Edomites there, that probably wouldn't happen. That more than likely would not happen. If those were a bunch of Edomites there. But they don't. Our people don't know that Issachar, those so-called Mexicans, those so-called Hispanics. Not all of them, but as far as Issachar, I'm just saying, because there are tares amongst them too. Like there's tares amongst us, but I'm just saying, our people don't know that Issachar is us. They're still Israelites, but it's that energy that's still being pushed out there. So where, if it was still, even still, like if it was a bunch of Edomites, that more than likely wouldn't have happened. All right. But again, over a damn burrito. I remember a Jake. I remember this wicked ass nigga go kill his son over a damn cheesecake, man. That shit is some a situation happened like that twice not too long ago, man. I think one got hammered to death. As far as one of the guys had fucking hammered his son to death and shit. Over a damn cheesecake, man. Oh, it was something like that. But it definitely was over a cheesecake. Absolutely ridiculous, man. And again, we ain't even in the hardcore famines yet, man. We ain't even in those times. It comes to show how prepared Jake really is, man. Which is not at all, pretty much. That's what I was getting at. So anyway, I don't know why this page is blank. Anyway, Jeremiah chapter 4 verse 30. All right, chapter 4 verse 30. And when thou art spoiled, what wilt thou do? Right. This is, for you Jakes out there that love calling your women queens. Well, this is your queen, man. This is your queen. All right. Nasty as shit, spitting on every goddamn thing. Every time I turn around, a bitch always spitting on somebody, man. Every time I turn around, there's always some black woman spitting on somebody, man, spitting on something. Nasty ass bitches, man. You know, just being straight up honest, man. Just nasty bitches, ratchet ass hoes. You know, these are your queens, and you know what? For all that, for all this stuff that they still Jake would still uphold her as a queen, man. You know, come on, queen, don't do this, sister. Systems mainly other Israelite camps, man. Come on, sister. Come on, queen. You can't be doing this, queen. You'll be a queen, man. It's like, man, shut the fuck up. You know, with all that queen stuff. And if you really understood where queen came from, and you really loved your women, you wouldn't be calling them a queen if you really loved your woman. You know, any Jake that claims to love that woman and they calling them a queen, you're a damn liar. Because you got to know where the hell that word queen came from, man. And you calling her that? You know, all these women sit up there. Yeah, I love her. Yeah, I gotta love myself, right? You don't love yourself, calling yourself a queen. What the hell is wrong with you? Look up where that word came from. You know, look at where the origins of that came from, man. And it didn't even start with a woman. Crazy enough. That word queen, that shit didn't start with a woman. Which means the men are the heads of all things, even that queen word. You know? That's crazy when you think about that, man. So all these women calling themselves queens and the queen, the killer queen and shit like that. Look, that didn't come from a woman. You know, that word did not come from a woman. It didn't start with a woman. And it never met women dominance. Anyway. You know, so we now are spoiled. See, these women are absolutely spoiled, man. And this goes towards you men too, man. When you're spoiled, what you gonna do, man? You know? Because I'm just going into the trends, these restaurant freak out trends, man. I'm going more into that. Because there's a lot of you jakes jumping over counters and shit like that over messed up order or something like that. All you got to do is go in there. Hey, look, what's your receipt? Hey, look, this, that, and the other got messed up. Can you correct this? All right, fine. You know, Jake roll up in there, man. What the, just cursing, yelling over a messed up ass cheeseburger, man, that you could have easily made at home without anybody messing it up. Right? You know, because you know what the hell you put in there. You know? So you Jakes, man, Jake is absolutely pathetic. This right here is a pathetic, this proves that our people are just gone, man. You know? She's absolutely spoiled. I mean, look at her. She's spoiled. And when you spoil, like the elder, always like bring it out, man. A lot of people, mainly women, like saying their child is so spoiled, or he's so spoiled or she's so spoiled. Mainly daughters. Women are more say that to daughters. Oh, she's so spoiled. Like it's a good, cute thing. That is not cute, and it's not good. When you spoil your daughter, or when you spoil your son or daughter, that's not a good thing, and it's not cute at all. Spoiled, meaning not good. Like spoiled milk, you have a spoiled person. Not good. Always being given shit. Always being given everything. So now that these women have these big cars, these jobs, these careers and shit like that, this is how they act. So when you're spoiled and all that stuff is taken away, what you gonna do? That's what the scripture is asking. When thou art spoiled, what wilt thou do? And again, this goes towards you men too, man. Men first. More actually, be honest, men first. But the woman right now is so out of control, is so goddamn uplifted. This is why we we say that mainly, because again, this is what you get when you have a out of control nationality of women, man. Right? It says, when thou art spoiled, what wilt thou do? Though thou clothest thyself and with crimson, though thou deckest thee with ornaments of gold, All right. Um, Though thou rinsest thy face with painting, in vain shalt thou make thyself fair. All right, thy lovers will despise thee; they will seek thy life. Now, what I'm going to do is get another scripture. Like I said, it's not going to be a long video. It's not really, again, all that is one of the videos. Not all that much to say. All right. Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 17. Woe is me, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? Again, we not even in those hardcore famines yet, and this is how people acting, man. You know, remember when them BLM riots was kicking off like crazy last year, and all types of looting and shit was going on. You know, Jake was running out with all types of stuff, and then they was trying to rob each other for the stuff that they took out of there, man. It was doing that big time. It just wasn't really recorded or really shown like that, or really broadcasted like that, or but that's what Jake was doing on a high scale level, man. Robbing each other, looting shit. Like I said, we ain't even in a hardcore famine yet, and this is how people acting, man. Killing each other over cheeseburgers and cheesecakes, and all types of other attacking, spitting on people over a damn burrito. That bitch don't look like she need another burrito, man. This again, man. So too goddamn spoiled, man. Woe is me, woe is me. Who would deliver me in those days? You think how people thinking about that, man? Who going to deliver me in those days? First of all, they ain't even thinking about those days. So obviously they're not asking that. Who's going to deliver me in those days? Jake ain't talking. Jake ain't thinking about that stuff. Jake thinking about, well, they got a job. I go to work, do what I got to do, smoke a blunt, get whatever expensive ass pair of shoes, whatever expensive ass car comes out. I gotta get that just to keep. Jake ain't thinking about nothing, man. Their heads are literally up their asses, man. Cause they're not even thinking. I gotta get my girl something. Jake ain't thinking about nothing, man. Jake is just lost. Jake is absolutely lost. All right. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. I mean, we're really, just touching the beginning of this thing, and people already acting out, man, bugging out and shit. All right. It says, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? And again, people aren't thinking about these evils that are coming, that are get ready to come upon this place, man. They're thinking about Juneteenth. They're thinking about 4th of July, which just passed. They're thinking about the next big ass holiday event, to pop up so they can, spend a bunch of money on some food and throw it on the grill. And again, I get tired of hearing about, people. I get tired of hearing Jake complain about the gas prices, the food prices and stuff like that. When y'all literally just went out and bought a shit ton of fireworks and a shit ton of food, man. Just to be thrown on the grill and having these big ass gatherings and handing out free food and shit. I don't want to hear about that bullshit, man. Man, this gas is fucking ridiculous. Why the hell did you go out and buy the fireworks then, man? Why'd you go out and buy the fireworks then? And Esau know what the hell he doing. Because that's what it's designed to do. Now a whole bunch of people, they broke. A whole bunch of people broke. Now they gotta work extra hard and break their backs. Or they really gonna start bugging out, man. All right. Anyway, giving all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Shalom.